everyone, my name is Marian and today I bring you a makeup tutorial on this look. I used the Alamar Cosmetics Reina del Caribe eyeshadow palette, and the focus on this look is these two colors. I pretty much used all of these actually, and I used this one as a highlight on my face. So if you want to see how to recreate this makeup look, then keep on watching. I'm gonna use the Clinique Moisture Surge 72-hour hydrator. I just hydrated my face because it was really dry since I just washed my face. But now I'm going to do my eyebrows. I'm going to be using the Realher Definer Eyebrow Pencil. I'll have it in the description box below. I am just going to be filling in my eyebrows, making a line in the bottom, bringing it out. I'm just going to blend it out with a spoolie. You don't have to fill in your whole eyebrow with the actual pencil. You can just fill in the bottom part and then blend it upwards, and that way it fills in your eyebrow on its own and you use less product too. And at the end of the day, it makes it look more natural as well. I like this eyebrow pencil, but it's a little bit, it's not as soft as I would like. The e.l.f. one is definitely smoother and it doesn't break as fast as this one does. I got this in my IPSY bag. It's good, it's just not the best eyebrow pencil out there, but then again, that's why I like IPSY. Like, it lets you try out different products, and if you don't like it at the end of the day, you pay $12 for this one and 4 more items. And I'll have my IPSY referral link in the description box in case you want to subscribe to it or check it out. I would like to know where my brush is. I'm gonna use this brush with the powder I like to use. I'm using the shade number 3. So by setting it, you pretty much make sure that it doesn't come out throughout the day. So now I'm gonna take my e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer, and this is in the shade Medium Sand. It's a little bit light for me, as you can tell. Which I don't know why it's medium sand and it's this light, but I'm taking my Morphe M224 brush. It's just a concealer brush, and I'm gonna clean out my eyebrows. So is this too close? I don't know. But now I'm gonna keep taking it. Dries really fast, so if you don't work fast, it's gonna set the way you place it, which is nice if you want it to set that way, but it's harder to work with if you move slowly. This concealer is good for the eyelids because it's really good for oily skin, and it sets really nicely, so it'll help throughout the day. If your eyelids get greasy, the eyeshadow won't move. Okay, so now that I've set a little bit more, I'm making sure it's set nicely, no creases, and setting with the Mercier powder. I'm gonna be taking the Alamar Cosmetics Vol.1 eyeshadow palette in Reina del Caribe, and I'm gonna be using the blue and green tones and diffusing it out with probably these four. I'm also gonna use, so that's easier for other people, I like to use my bronzer and my blush to kind of blend them out too, as a transition shade. I'm gonna be taking my bronzer with a Morphe M433 brush. And I'm gonna be taking this shade in Cocoa Taxi and applying it on my crease. I'm gonna take this e.l.f. fluffy eye blender brush and just blend everything out. And I'm gonna take the color Tropico and apply that a little bit closer, trying not to diffuse it out too much. I'm gonna be taking the e.l.f. brush again and just kind of blending out the color and the harsh lines. I'm gonna be taking this Luxie brush, this Luxie 131 mini angled brush. I'm gonna be taking this brush with the shade Guantanamera. So each color I'm blending less and less. Like I'm not diffusing it out as much as I did with the other colors. I'm taking my Morphe brush that I was using before and blending the color out. I'm trying to blend this way to create a V shape on the end. I'm gonna be taking the shade Cafecito, the brown shade, and I'm only applying that on this outer corner and bring it in the crease just a little bit. I'm doing the same thing on the other side now. I'm gonna be taking the same concealer I used to prep my eyelids, the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, and I'm gonna use it to cut my crease. I'm gonna use a smaller concealer brush. I'm gonna be taking the shade Celia. I'm not gonna set my eyelid, and I'm gonna go in with Celia. Grab some on my brush. This is the Morphe M124 brush. It's really good for packing on color. I think that's as much as I'm gonna put it on. And I'm taking Varadero, like a blue emerald color. It's really pretty. And I'm gonna take that on the rest of the eyelid. Do the same thing on this side now. And then I'm just taking this brush and blending this color out. And taking some of Cafecito, applying that on top. So what I'm gonna be doing next is taking just a black eyeshadow and applying that in the outer corner. Okay, so I'm practically done. I'm just gonna take a white shade and apply it on the top. You can also do it with a translucent powder, that would also work. I'm gonna take a makeup wipe and wipe out the excess powder and just clean this line up a little bit more. Some people don't like to do that, but I do. I think it just looks sharper. So I'm gonna be using the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. Apply that on my face, apply it on my T-zone. I'm gonna be taking the L'Oreal True Match foundation in the shade W5 Sand Beige. Then I'm going to take my concealer, the 16-hour Camo Concealer, and I'm going to be working in small portions. So first, just here. I bought this shade thinking it was going to be good for me because it says medium, but it's not. Using the Revlon Color Stay Concealer, kind of to bronze up my face a little bit more. Some powder and setting it. While that's setting, I'm gonna take a powder brush and take a little bit of the powder and apply it on my cheeks and then brush it through my face. This is just to make sure that when you apply your bronzer, it's not gonna get patchy. I'm gonna use a Too Faced bronzer to bronze up my face. I'm not contouring, just bronzing up my face. I actually got this brush from IPSY too. I'm gonna be taking the Wet n Wild Mellow Wine blush. The Wet n Wild blushes are actually very pigmented, so if you're looking for some good blushes, those are really good. I'm gonna take the La Costa highlighter, well, the eyeshadow in this palette, but it's a really good eyeshadow to highlight with, so. Okay, so now that I finished with that, I'm gonna be going in with my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, and I go in with this one first so that when I apply the other setting sprays, then it doesn't leave the little circles on your face. And now that my face is practically like wet, and now when I apply this one, it won't create little circles on my face. Because the Morphe one has a very fine mist. Oh, and this one smells so good and it leaves you so dewy. Once it's practically dry, I'm gonna take my sponge and just dab the product in, and this way all of the powder just melts into your face and you can't see the powder on your face, so it makes it look just more seamless and more natural, even though you have a lot of makeup on. But So now I'm gonna apply my eyelashes. Okay, so I applied this eyelash, but I'm gonna show you another trick. I'll probably include this in my lash video too, but I cut out the inner corner. It makes it, these are a little bit of a thicker band and they don't really fold. Like if you can tell, it doesn't really fold in some areas, so it makes it harder to apply. So I was having a hard time with this one, so I just snipped the inner corner out and it just popped on at the end really easily. So I'm just gonna show you how I did it. So I'm gonna just cut it out this much. I'm gonna get close to my mirror. I already applied glue and mascara. Oh. I was like, why isn't that sticking? And applying the end, holding it, letting go, pushing it. Alright, I have a little bit of eyelash glue on top. And then taking the inner corner and pressing it on here. And then I'm taking a little bit of the eyelash glue and applying it in the inner corner where the eyelash is gonna go. And now I'm gonna press on the eyelashes, combining them with my real eyelashes. You see, like right now there's a gap here and there's no gap here, but I'm gonna, once I apply this, there's gonna be no gap there either. Put them right next to where the other eyelashes are and press on them, and I'll move them if I need to adjust it. Now I'm just gonna press on the false eyelashes and combining them together. And now they're on! It's a pretty cool trick, huh? So now I'm gonna take some of Verdadero with the same brush and apply it in the bottom lash line. And then taking some of Celia. And then taking a very thin brush with a brown and applying the very end. Taking the shade El Malecon, which is a little bit of a green color, and applying that in the inner corner. And on my brow bone, just very little. So I'm gonna use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Pure Hollywood Liquid Lipstick. Be taking the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter and just run it through my eyebrows. And this is the finished look. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell button so you get notified every time I upload a new video. And give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, as well as comment down below what you want to see next. Bye!